I think we're doing it. I think maybe. I think it's going. Oh, things are changing. Hey, how's it going? This is the first. Uh, well, it's the first in a long time of going live. Let me see. What do I need here? I think I've already done all of this. Yeah, I think we're already doing all of this. All right. And then, oh, a description. What do we need? Edit post details. We're drawing doodles. Here we go. That's what they need. Save it. And now, okay. Now I think that we've got it. What's up? How's it going? Uh, yeah, okay. Here we go. We're live. We are going on the Facebook. Um, it's been a little while. I think the last time I went live on Facebook, I was doing maybe some VR stuff. But anyway, I just started sketching out some random things on Procreate here, and I am using my super duper inker from my custom brush set. And I thought, this could be a fun thing to share with people live. So if you want to draw along, you can just grab your Procreate or grab your sketchbook, and we're just going to be doodling some random stuff, filling up our sketchbooks. I was looking through some old drawings of mine, and I was just so, I love looking through some of my old stuff. Uh, it's so random and it's so goofy. And some of it I actually end up reworking somehow um, into some of my commercial work, or just, you know, just additional uh, playing around, experimentation, and all of that leads to putting in putting in the mileage in your sketchbook and constant improvement, which is what this is. Um, nobody, I don't believe that people are just born magically as an artist with all of this talent. I believe that it is something that you work at, and I certainly have over the years. I cannot tell you how many hours and hours and hours I have put into drawing and practicing drawing. Um, it's not something that I was born with. I was definitely born with an interest in artistic things, and I think that may be something that kept me going. Um, Hello, I don't know who just logged in or who's watching, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We'll see how often I do this, if this is a regular thing, or, all of this video stuff is just experimentation. So I've got uh, a little collection of images here that I've been working from. And, when I'm putting together a page of doodles, I like to have something in front of me that I can look at, and not necessarily that I'm going to like copy from one to one, but uh, just having something up, it helps with the blank page, the problem of the blank page. You don't have to worry about, oh, what should I draw next? And getting stuck. You don't want to get creatively stuck, which it can happen. I've experienced that. I think anybody who is creative has experienced that. And a good way for me to limit how often that happens is just have some visuals ready, something that you can look at and get inspiration from. Here we go. Just to stir the imagination as we're drawing. That is not in proportion at all. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. Eh, yeah, that's a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Anyway, I don't know that I will finish this sketchbook or this page today during this live. This is all just an experiment to see if I can get the software and the cameras and everything up and running. And it looks like it's working. If this is something that you guys would be interested in watching and just coming and hanging out, grabbing your coffee and a sketchbook and chilling with me, let me know. Put a comment on this video and we'll figure out when is a good time that we can do that. Anyway, this is it's just fun for me. I really enjoy it. And I hope that this is useful for you all. And what we could do is grab uh, this super marker. Maybe just one color. I really like, I don't know why, but I gravitate towards warm yellow colors. I just really enjoy the way that that looks. Let's make that a little, there we go. Something that helps me as I'm sketching, um, man, there's a lot of things that can help eliminate um, decision making. This is one of the things that can paralyze you as an artist as you're getting going. Um, you don't want to get stuck on things like what should I draw or what mediums or what tools should I use. You want to eliminate those decisions. You want to know already, okay, I'm going to get into my project today. This is what I'm going to draw. These are the tools that I'm going to need, and then just get into it. But how do you reach that point? I think a lot of it early on, especially as a young artist, Um, don't worry so much about that. Your job as a beginner is to experiment and to figure out what kind of tools do I enjoy using and can get me the best results that I'm looking for. So that can take years too. So it is kind of a frustrating process, but those first few years is really just figuring out. Um, it's figuring out your voice as an artist. And once you've got that, then you can really narrow things down to I really enjoy pencils and pens and markers and color pencils. Like that's kind of my go-to. So when I'm drawing on an iPad, that's typically what I'm trying to emulate. Um, I'm just trying to copy the things that I am already used to using. Uh, and I think learning art in a physical sense, like I learned how to draw by going to a physical art class and learning from a teacher. And I mean, things are different now. You can learn so much online. There's also a lot of bad advice, a lot of bad art advice that you can learn online and then you have to unlearn it later. But the resources are immense. Those first few years, just get your legs under you, learn the kinds of things that you enjoy doing and that you enjoy making. And then once you've got that, then you can narrow it down to um, you know your tools and the kinds of things that you enjoy creating. And so then it just becomes a matter of I'm going to sit down and this is what I'm going to draw. And these are the tools that I'm going to use. And I'm already familiar with it. I don't have to fuss with all of those decisions. I already know. I already know what I'm going to do. Now, I still have days where I kind of, fuss around and Um, this is where my collection of images comes in handy. And I've put that, man, it's taken years putting together thousands and thousands of images that are interesting to me and that inspire me. And it just gives me something to look at and to go off of. So, anyway, I think that's enough of this for today. This is just a short video, a short live video. We'll see how this does and if it's useful for you guys. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Just put something down in the comments. I've also put a link to the brushes that I've been using in all of my videos and in this live here that you've seen just now. That link is down in the comments. So check that out if you want to. And we will see you guys in the next one.